Diving into the world of pre-sales for Rarity 5. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. Now, discount code MCO40 is going to save you on your purchase on anything you're going to want over here. Now, you're not going to be happy about this. Why are these Starlight rares so expensive? Well, here's the reality of the situation. From what we saw from these cards, it truly looks like Konami has created some very, very, very expensive cards. Pull rate did not look very good on these today at all, considering how much, was pulled. So, judging by that, we're assuming that these are going to be extremely hard cards to get. Now, keep in mind here, though, that this is going to be, a discussion of what's going to be available where. But the big ones are 500s, and then 300s, and then the less desirable ones coming in at about the 200 range, which, is to be expected. Now, the Starlight rares on the rest of these are looking with what you kind of expected. The other thing is a lot of people are kind of on the fence about wanting to approach this set because of, what it is. So your Starlight rares in this category are going to be kind of catastrophic. But like I said, discount code MCO40 is going to save you on your purchase on things you want. The gods are actually looking pretty cheap. Maxis are also $40, which is kind of nice. $30 copies of Ray, which is to be expected. The White Rabbit coming in at $30 is pretty decent as well. Ghost Bell at 30. Call by the Grave coming in at 30 is also quite good. MST coming in at 20. Looks like IP coming in at 20 as well. Ghost Ogre, 20, sure. Rosin at 15 is good. Cross Out at 20 is alright. Monster Reborn coming in at 15. We've also got the Forbidden Chalice at 15. Shifter at 15 is alright as well. It's to be kind of expected. And we kind of see a little bit of the dip down here into, the rest of the Starlight's warnings coming in at 10s as well. There's just a lot of consistent $10 Starlights here. The way this looks, Faithful Adventure coming in, at 10 as well, which is actually not too bad. So that's your Starlights. Now, your ultra rares, Mirror Jade, $100. If they're like one per box, that's still a lot to, kind of get. Super Poly's coming in at 60s is alright. $30 copies of the Quasar Dragon. The $30 ones aren't bad. The Kurikara for 40 and the Ultra is acceptable, I guess. Ultra Dark Magician Girls and Blue Eyes at 10s. The Gods coming in at 5s, I feel like is pretty normal at this point. Max C base rare for $5 is to be expected for the old format enjoyer. Same thing with Ash. Called by the Grave at 3. The Ultras, I don't see a problem here with these cards because their job is to be cheap and to be available. And, they're doing a good thing on that. It's just the luxury upgrade price is going to be a little bit rough on, that initial front. So, all right. Now, we do get to go into Starlights on the other side of the equation. You do see, this is interesting, Nominous Impulse is listed as a Starlight. Interesting. Blue Eyes Toon Dragons coming in at 70 in this set, which it's actually not terrible. Lordly Load at 50, Barrel at 50, that's interesting. We do get to see Lacrima at 50. Trap does shoot at 40. This is a coin flip. It really is. Because, this card might come back. It might not. I don't know. Honestly. There's just too many questions to have about this. Chaos Angels coming in at 40. Trihorn at 30. Oviraptor, sure. We've also got Radiant Typhoon Vision moving on along. Hello, Mseti. Looks like Dark Sage at 30. That's an interesting collectible. Gamma, or Delta at 20. This is probably a good one, honestly. If there's one to, consider, it's probably the Delta, just to have. We've got, Primaras are kind of moving along. Heavy Polys at 15s is alright. I don't hate this. I think this one's pretty decent. We see Saranir coming in at 15. Bond Between Teacher and Students at 15 is to be expected. Locked Doors at 10s for Starlights is pretty nice. Dragon's Mind at 10. And then, of course, we have some of these $5 Starlights. You can get a Starlight Masquerade for $5. That's beautiful. Old Elixir at 5 is probably what that card's going to settle at, honestly. Don't really blame them. Despian Queritus coming in at 5 is also not bad. But, like, the lesser of the good Starlights are doing alright. Now, Prismatic Ultimate Rares, hey, look! It's Chaos Angel. He's doing his job. Coming in at $10. The Blue Eyes Tune Ultimate, $10. Alright. Fenrir for 7. Barrel and Trap Dust Shoot at 5s, which is not bad. Dispater coming in at 5 as well. Delta coming in at $3. Heavy Poly's coming in at 3s as well. Alright. You see the Arias down there too. Good old Albion chucking up to the next reprint, which is actually pretty hilarious to see. We do see special schedules kind of coming along here. Yeah. Mr. Driver, man. You can now get in pretty much every flavor of the rainbow, which I don't actually hate that. You also get the Masquerade Ultimate Rare for $2. If you do want the Night Sword Serp, I mean, so the problem with, like, the Serpent being in here is, like, it's a $2 card. Like, this is not going to be a bad pickup, to say the least. Truly outside of that, Marksman King's Tells are alright. I see, you know, Count Surveyors are pretty cheap as well. So, okay, this isn't bad. What about our Collector's Rares? Dominus is for $20. It's not bad. Your Chaos Angel also coming in at the $10 mark. Your Blue Eyes Toon Dragon also kind of coming in at a pretty decent point here, which is good. Lordly Loads for 7s. Gamma, $5, sure. We do see Trihorn Dragon, once again, kind of populating here. We do see Songs of the Dominators coming in at 3s. Looks like Radiant Typhoon Vision is at $3 as well. It's actually... I'm very curious to know where Visions are going to settle in this set. Heavy Polys. God, man, $3 for Heavy Polys is remarkable to me. Like, I really do love to see that. Diviner of the Herald coming in at $3 as well is very interesting. Your Yummy stuff is very cheap, too, in the Ultimate section, which is kind of nice. But your Masquerade also coming in at a good couple of dollars. So I don't really feel like there's much of a loss here. Pushing through, like, this is all right. And of course we dip down into the secret rares. So this is your platinums. $30 impulses, $13 chaos angels. Interesting. Looks like lordly loads coming in at 10s. Imsetis 7s. Interesting. Dispater at $7. I actually do hope this looks really, really nice for the Rarity upgrade. Visions for 5s. Sure. Deltas for 5s. Platinum secret rares, I feel like, tend to hold a decent amount of value, like, long term, and they're probably going to be pretty desired, honestly. Like, I just can't imagine that we're not going to have a successful run through on those platinum gadget in platinum. It's going to be pretty cheap, which is going to be pretty nice, actually. So this looks fine. And then, of course, just basic secret rares. Load for $5. Chaos Angel, $5. Deltas for 3s. I think we're doing pretty decent on a lot of this stuff. Like, honestly, just kind of pick your selection of good cards that you do want to see here. So, interesting. Well, we've also got Kongs. Kongs has got a lot of stuff up. They don't have these up, but they do have, if you do dig into them, they have the ultra rares, which a lot of these are not too bad in price. $36 on the Singularity. The Poly coming in a little bit more expensive. I mean, that's to be expected because this card is really, really nice. You know, the Dominus Purge also is a very, very, very nice card. But the overframes are going to be expensive. Your options for these, a little bit more expensive on the White Rabbit, but that's fine. You know, discount code MCO40 is going to save you on your purchase on anything that's going on in this set. And I think variety, especially, like, look at these low rarity versions. You know, there's so many of these that you've got to work with, especially with the gods. You know, they're the Egyptian gods, and like imperms and things like that. You've got options available to you. So to the average collector here, you know, take your decision with what you want to approach with this set. You know, you've got plenty of options to go about it. I know these are not ideal for the average Joe right now, but time will answer the questions of just how rare the possibility of these are going to be. So we'll see. But discount code MCO40, save you on your purchase over on Gamer's Choice and over on Kong's Cards. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.